Chad and Michael with Master Mowers here. We're down in Atlanta. I did a lot of research. I'm extremely picky when it comes to taking care of my family and putting everything on the line. I prayed to God and I'm putting it in His hands. But the American made, the father-son of Wright Manufacturing got my attention. They're extremely, you might pay a little bit more, but you're getting what you're paying for. I did suck it up and we went with the 48 inch, which to reduce the weed eating. I finally got this bad boy today, the 52 inch ZK, which I did have it fitted up with the tweels, hoping guys I can take it easier on my knees and my spine just with the softer ride. And it's kind of sink or swim. Michael seems like he has got his thumb on the heartbeat of this industry. I came to him with an issue with my 48. They got right on top of it. Hands down, I wanted to just say, if you guys are needing some help with the Wright Manufacturing, if you can deal with the traffic to get to Atlanta, the customer service between Michael and the owners, when I see the owner working out in the shop and his wife in there as well, that's family support. That's what I'm all about. They've just been extremely helpful. So I'm gonna stop running my mouth and let Michael tell you what they've done and what Wright's got going on.
Yeah, so thanks for coming down and good to see you again.
Sorry, we're in a live
parking lot here.
Making the best. There is no retakes. This is me, this is Michael.
So I had on a Wright sweatshirt this morning. I'm sorry, it's too hot to wear a sweatshirt right now outside. But we did go ahead and go with the 52 ZK. Very few of these Vanguard 37s out there right now. It's a hard unit to get. We were able to scrounge up one out of the warehouse and get it. So with the tweels, it is the standard 24x12 tweel that you get on a 61 inch mower, but you have to put a hardware kit on that flips. The wheel has an offset, it's a 1.03 offset. So when you invert the wheel, the longer studs allow you to suck the wheel in closer to the mower, so you can actually get some trim back on the deck. If you don't do that, you will not have any trim width on a 52. For some people, it may not be an issue, but it is a little more functional. We did go ahead and actually order him the new bagger. So there's only a couple of stand-ons on the market that offer a bagger from a factory option. One's a Toro Grandstand and Skaggs V-Ride. Wright has just come out with theirs. It will be about 2 to 3 months probably before they start shipping and trickle out. But we've got already one on order. So excited to see that and get it on a mower for the first time and see how that goes.
I know that's what kept me from the Skaggs. I was looking at the Skaggs just because I needed that leaf collection. But as soon as Wright came out with it, and when I heard Ed take charge of that, again, I was so happy that I sold immediately.
So if you guys are up north, more baggers are sold up north. One thing to consider is these are saddlebag fuel tanks. It's a 15.5 gallon capacity that drains to a center T-valve essentially. So they drain equally and evenly so your weight balance is not thrown off. One thing to keep in consideration is once you throw a bagger on, you add excess weight to the back, to the side. There's a weight kit in the front. Not to pick on Skaggs, but a little bit. If the fuel tank and a stand-on is not balanced side to side, you're going to end up completely off balance weight-wise, and you're going to be sliding on a hill one direction or the other. Toro Grandstand puts that fuel tank in the middle, but I will say the way their machine is balanced, the axle essentially acts like the pivot point on a seesaw, and that machine will rock, especially going up and down trailer hills. So this is one of the best balanced machines, especially when you have offset weight that you're adding onto a mower.
Guys, I do want to say, don't give up hope. I know life is tough. God's still with you. Jesus, He loves you, man. Keep fighting. It doesn't matter if you're fighting for your marriage, your kids, your job, but keep fighting, guys. Okay? God's with you. There's always hope. You got to have faith. I'm going out on the line right now. It might look like a lot, but I've been busting my tail and sacrificing. But you gotta have faith. You've got to put it in God's hand. You get lost in the world, it's gonna suck you up. But I wish everybody a good season, the best of luck. You've gotta have dealer support. Michael, RC, his wife, hands down, it's that southern hospitality. If you can deal with the traffic, come to Master Mowers down in Marietta. These guys are awesome. Shortening up the linkage. so I can multitask with it. It just depends. Sometimes I've got a couple of large square trash cans on the front to use bagging, so that when you're double cutting out on the yard, you can actually throw in your extra clippings instead of really running, you know, double, triple cutting stuff, and then you're getting your grooves and your tracks. I said a bad word, triple cut, that's a no-no. That's why we go with that. They are a monster. I mean, look at this. Huge. It's supposed to be softer on the rider's back, less vibration as your tweel spins up. The force of the tweel is being supported on the top of the yard versus down at the bottom. It's actually supported as it goes up by the spikes. Come the winter time though, from what I understand, you don't want to let them sit because it'll get a flat spot. So come the winter time, and with the bagger, you're going to want to switch the normal back to your normal tires. They're in the back of the truck right there. You know, so you just got to keep that in mind. Come the winter time, that is something that you'll need to change back and forth. You don't want to let it sit, from what I understand, over the winter time. Got to get these stock tires put somewhere. And they are nice too. Well, she's made it home, boys. We got to give a chute blocker on her. She should be here Monday. She's ready to go. Ready to get the season going.